near the ICE facility in South Portland, and you can see a couple dozen people right there. Definitely looks different compared to just last night. Fewer people than 24 hours ago. We also can tell you that a portion of the road is blocked off. You look carefully, you can see that yellow tape. And tonight, extra security measures are in place in this area because of a visit from United States Secretary of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem. And we believe she is still in Portland tonight. Good evening and thanks for joining us for KOIN 6 News at 11. I'm Elizabeth Din. Noem's visit comes after back-to-back legal blows to President Trump's administration, with federal courts granting temporary restraining orders against sending troops here to Portland. And tonight, Noem's threatening to send in 4 times the number of federal officers if her demands are not met. Now let's check in with our Ariel Yakabazi live outside that ICE facility. And Ariel, you've been covering the story for weeks, months actually. And so tonight, tell us about how security seems to be still pretty tight there.
Yeah, as you can see behind me, we still have South Bancroft and Bond. That's where all of the crime tape is placed right now. We have Portland police officers on their bikes at the ready. And something interesting that happened just a little bit ago, there was an assault, or an alleged assault, that happened between protesters. Portland police have confirmed with me just a few minutes ago that they are looking for a 3rd suspect in that. They say that that suspect may have jumped into the Willamette River. Now, still no word on if that person has been caught at this point in time. Again, so we've got Portland Police, Oregon State Police was just here trying to block off the investigation area where that suspect may have run off to. They are now gone. Things have calmed down a little bit, but still people are pretty upset by the presence of Portland Police here. So again, Chief Day, we spoke with him earlier. He had a news conference. He is, Portland's police chief, and he had a meeting with Secretary Kristi Noem, and he says it was productive, and while there was a clear difference in opinion, he says he is ready to see some changes here on the South Waterfront. Protesters forced to move out of their encampment in South Portland as Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem makes an impromptu visit to the Rose City. Our crews were there when she made an appearance atop the ICE facility, the center of contentious protests since early June. Secretary Noem meeting with top city officials, including Mayor Keith Wilson and Portland Police Chief Bob Day.
And I believe that communication is the first step to resolving our differences, that without communication, we can't learn on ways to move from our protect state to a level of expansion and maybe evolving into a new way of thinking, a new way of believing.
Mayor Wilson echoed that sentiment. In a statement to KOIN 6, he said he maintains his stance that tactics used by federal agents at the ICE facility are troubling, demanding the feds here in Portland adhere to the same high standards required by Portland police.
We continue to be professionals, and we continue to strive for a shared value of safety.
Chief Day says he got the impression the secretary wanted to do her job to make sure her DHS officers are kept safe. He says while they have some clear difference in opinions, they are working towards a common goal of safety.
There's a great deal of responsibility that comes with this position, and I do not feel defeated. I'm actually encouraged by the continued opportunity we have as a city to step forward and create a different narrative.
X, that's a social media platform. DHS tweeted a portion of an interview Secretary Noem said on Fox News, quote, "This mayor is going to wait until someone gets violently hurt or killed. He's going to have blood on his hands because he sat around and thought too long, because he's too scared of the political ramifications of making a big decision to keep his city safe." That is Kristi Noem on Mayor Keith Wilson here in Portland. Now back out here live, you can see that the crowd has definitely dispersed. There's kind of an encampment to my right here that's been set up in place of what's been set up in between these barriers. Again, we aren't sure if Kristi Noem is still in Portland. We saw several federal vehicles, government vehicles, leave the ICE facility earlier just before our 10 o'clock newscast. But again, we have no confirmation of if she's still here in Portland. Reporting live in South Portland tonight, Ariel Yakabazi, KOIN 6 News.